Oh, crap. You know what I forgot to do? And I don't care. I'm not going
Ring
to.
the bell. You- I,
Hey, that's right. Everybody subscribe. After you subscribe, ring the bell, and you got to have an account. We learned that. That's how
Gotta be
stupid we
logged in.
You got to be logged into your account in order to see the bell and ring it and then subscribe.
But that's just a Google account, right? It's because YouTube and Google are one and the same. So you
Now,
just,
gosh, you would think we'd know this by now with the incredible amount of subscribers we have. We should know these things.
yeah, if
Hey, what
you're logged
like
into Google, you're logged into YouTube. I
that's what
think.
it is. Okay. We've got 822 or something following us now.
Whoa,
Yeah, slow
beyond our
down,
wildest
folks.
dreams.
Slow down. Because if we hit 1,000, I don't know what's going to happen then. But no, I forgot to change my background, so people are going to just have to see my messy office for this first episode.
Yeah, well, we can see your new computer. Everybody, John's got
Oh
a
yeah,
new.
I got my new computer. Hey, you haven't cut your hair yet. Remember, you were supposed to donate the hair to me.
I cut it yesterday.
No,
I pretty myself up just for you, and you don't even notice.
cut your hair.
I did. I got 3 inches taken off.
Wow, that's the first time, right?
No, I don't understand these things. It's girls understand it. You got to cut the ends off, or they do
You
something.
do.
Your wife would understand.
Yeah, they get frizzy or split
Yeah,
ends, or we don't want that.
yeah.
Hey, so it's good to see you again. It's been a while.
It's been a
You,
long while. You've been to
yeah, yeah.
places.
Thank goodness. Whew, it's been a nice
I
break.
know.
Because I'm going to have to be with you for like 18 days in the Faroe Islands coming up.
Well, I've gotten some heavy drugs. The doctors prescribed some sedatives.
Uh,
So as I'm driving that second van under
you,
those sedatives,
it's going to be fun, and we love the
where
Faroe.
have you been since we last?
The Palouse, the Palouse. I did two workshops in the Palouse. It was fabulous. I love the Palouse. Hey, and you know what? I've just actually done some nice black and white conversions out of the Palouse. It's not in your face black and white area, but the reality is, as you always say, anything can be black and white, except
Yeah,
for rainbows and unicorns or something. No, paint chips. That's what it is.
pictures of John Barclay with a sunburn. That should be in color.
Yeah, that needs to be color. Hey, so you did that. We talked about the felt method a while
Yeah.
back, and you shared that opportunity for our viewers to participate in. You know, you and I are not big competition fans at all, but this was something different. I think you've done that, right? Have you had a chance to actually be, you're not a judge. What were you?
Judge. Yeah, they had a word that fit better than judge. I'm trying to recall the
A
word, but
review.
anyway,
You were,
not a reviewer, not a. Anyway,
yeah.
we each of five of us picked five images that we felt
Ah,
that was interesting, and then they consolidated those down to the finalist. I think of the people who submitted from my group, I think two or three people were chosen.
ah,
And so by the time this airs, we will have done the little review session where we talk about the procedure and we look at some of the images. And I believe we'll be hearing from some of the people who were featured in the exhibition. And that'll be airing, and it was recorded. I think she just had 100 license, so only 100 people could get in live, but
okay.
it'll be posted afterwards. And yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the process because it was something that was pretty new to me.
Yeah, I'm very interested to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, the first thing she did was try to reinforce that I'm not choosing images that I like. For example, I shouldn't just pick black and white images or pick long exposures, things that I like, that I should just try to clear my mind. And we did a little couple of exercises to clear my mind and to just react emotionally to the image. And that was really interesting because your first thought is, well, I'm going to pick things that I like.
Yeah,
But I didn't. I picked images that were color, uh,
interesting.
very different, but that you had an emotional reaction to. And so it was interesting because I thought that'll affect, if I think this way and I can get back into that headspace, that's going to affect the type of images I create as well. For example, I chose almost all images with people in them. And
Interesting.
I don't photograph people typically. And if I was going through and looking at images or buying a book of images, they wouldn't be probably people images. So it was a fun experience. It kind of opened my eyes up on the creation side. And I hope that it's a better way. And I would say that I would look at the images that were chosen. I think there were around 25, and they're posted now at the Felt method. You can see the ones that were chosen. And I would almost say they're, in a way, they're less homogenous. They're
Hmm,
not all black and white. They're not all long exposures. They're not all
right.
whatever landscapes or people. So it was fun, and I think that I got something out of it. And I think that uh, it might be an interesting way for those who are doing judging. They might want to watch the video or participate in one of her workshops, to get in touch with the feeling method, the felt method, and it might enhance the way people judge bodies of work, I think.
It's really interesting. What caught me in what you just shared is that you proclaim to be celibate as a photographer, right? Yeah, that you don't want to look at other people's images. And generally you don't. Even my images, because they make you sick, is what you said.
especially
Yeah,
especially
especially my images. But like we'll be on workshop together and you don't want to see what I'm doing and so forth. But what you that but the very fact that you chose to do this, I find really interesting. So what happened? Why did you all of a sudden agree to look at images and risk, being influenced by those images? And have you been? And it sounds like you have.
well, a side note before I directly answer your question, I saw an image there that just blew me away. And I immediately thought, oh my gosh, this would be a great portfolio. But of course, I said, doggone it, I can't do it now because it was someone else's idea. But it's these trees, and she's superimposed people's feet on the bottoms of the
Oh
trees. And
my gosh, how
yeah,
cool.
now I just thought, oh, that would be so awesome to have a portfolio of those, but I can't do it now because,
Yeah.
and there's going to be people writing me saying, yes, you can do it because you'll put your own twist on it. And no, I can't do it because it wasn't my idea, and that's important to me. So no, I can't do it. But why did I do it? I think because the idea of, you're not judging these images, you're reacting to how you felt emotionally.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like a different way, a better way. But you're right. I saw some images that I might have said, wow. I
Yeah.
hope whoever did that one image will pursue that as a series because it's just really spectacular, I
Yeah.
thought.
Well, I think it's interesting. I applaud you for getting out of your headspace of, I can't do this because it might have influenced me. And I applaud the fact that you did it for a really good reason. It was because somebody approached you and said, "Hey, this is what we're going to do." If you were asked to be a judge, it would have been a flat no. It would be a flat no from me moving forward, right? But the fact that this person was trying to create a new way to share images, I think is a really good idea. And that you took that to heart, right? And you've been sharing it with our last episode or one of our recent episodes, and now here we are again. I'll put a link down below after you ring the bell, do a sugar dance, and whatever else you have to do. And yeah,
But I my main objection to judging isn't that I'll see others' images and then I won't be able to pursue those ideas. The main one is the whole concept of judging, of somehow saying this image is better than this,
yeah,
because it's all personal. And
yeah,
it's usually a judge who's then critiquing and saying, well, you should have done this and you should have done that.
yeah.
Completely against everything I believe.
And it's
And
very, very biased.
here we weren't judging. We were saying these are images that we reacted to emotionally, and everyone will react to different images. They'll bring their own vision to the viewing process.
Absolutely. 100%.
So was my main problem of judging.
Good. Anything else you want to share about the experience?
Oh, if we post that link, I think people could, if they are interested, can watch this session that's taking place tomorrow,
Perfect.
7 p.m. London time, and then she'll immediately do the share the video. If you're interested in hearing about it or what images were chosen.
Yeah, I went out and looked at the images and I was blown away. There's some really good stuff there. I'd be curious at a separate session to talk to you, privately about which ones were the ones that you picked. I think that would be kind of interesting to see. I'm now going to go look at see if the trees with feet is one of them.
No, that was a color. Well, it was one I chose. And two of the ones that from my group of friends, uh, I selected, and we'll be discussing that in this session tomorrow.
Oh,
So,
so that'll be part of it. Oh, that'll be fascinating. So you
yeah,
get to then share what your reaction was, what you felt.
I don't know what she's got in store, but I know it's not about judging. It's about, again, feeling. And this is a really new concept for me, and it seems so simple,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's different than anything I've ever done. So.
Good. Well, go change your clothes so it appears as though we're going to have a different episode a week from now.
Yeah, I'll get my haircut another 3 inches for you.
Bye.